Mediterranean. Joining me now with more is the man himself, Minister Stavros Papastαύρου. Welcome.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for the invitation.
So you've been meeting this week with Energy Secretary Chris Wright and Interior Secretary Doug Burgum. What can you tell us about your conversations and the efforts to closen ties between the U.S. and Greece?
Well, we had important meetings this week. The United States and Greece are not only strategic partners, but they are reshaping the energy future of Europe by working together and decisively under the leadership of President Trump administration and Prime Minister Mitsotaki's leadership. How? For decades, Mike, the Central Europe was getting its gas, natural gas, through pipelines moving from the east to the west. Mm-hmm. This created an enormous energy dependence to all these countries, landlocked countries that were dependent to Russian gas. What we're doing now is we're creating a vertical corridor, a corridor of prosperity and peace, starting from the south, from Greece, which is blessed by its geographical location, mm-hmm. and moving up to the north. So creating a resilient alternative to all these European countries, to the Russian gas. And this is very important for the peace and prosperity of the region.
Energy Secretary Chris Wright says Greece is the perfect entry point into Europe for U.S. liquefied natural gas. What about that?
He's right, because we are in the right place, geographical location. We have LNG terminals. We have built a lot of infrastructure. We have connectivity with all of our surrounding countries. We have political and economic stability. Mind you that Greece is outpacing Europe in GDP growth. Greece 5-year bonds on Friday were trading on 2.6, where the U.S. is 3.6. Greece is borrowing less than the United States, France, Italy. So Greece is a very political and economic stable country in the right location with the right infrastructure. And the U.S. LNG is the natural gateway for Europe.
Your Prime Minister, Kyriakos Mitsotakis, wrote in the Financial Times, I want to put it on the screen for the audience, the green transition cannot be an end in itself. For many years, Europe elevated decarbonization above everything else. Other goals, employment, industrial production, strategic autonomy, these lost when they went up against decarbonization. We cannot afford to stay on this path. Does this explain some of your close ties with the United States?
Prime Minister Mitsotakis is a leading voice in Europe on energy pragmatism. He said it in the article. It cannot be an end in itself. We need to take into account the households, the competitiveness. We cannot forget and create inflation for everyday citizens, which in the end will only lead to worse results. So yes, I think the U.S. has recognized that Prime Minister Mitsotakis in Greece is a reliable and pragmatic partner that can assist in reshaping Europe's energy future.
There's a brand new U.S. ambassador in Athens.
There she is. Yes, she is.
My friend and former colleague, Kimberly Guilfoyle, from what I've seen and read, it looks like she's off to a very fast start in Athens. What about working with the new American ambassador?
She has helped enormously before she came, and the first week she's there, we had the Partnership for Transatlantic Energy Cooperation. We had more than 80 U.S. officials, 4 cabinet members. The ambassador is a driving force in bringing the U.S. and Greece together and bringing peace and stability in the region. We're very blessed and happy to have her.
I saw her running with the Olympic flame.
I saw her too.
As we prepare, so that's fascinating as well. She also hosted, I guess, Secretary Wright and Secretary Burgum about a month ago,
yes,
right? So
at the Partnership for Transatlantic Cooperation and Energy. Together with other 25 countries, I think the ambassador is already helping enormously for bringing Greece together with the U.S.
The ambassador called China's ownership of the port of Piraeus unfortunate and suggested it could be worked out. Could it be sold, or will Greece move forward with a U.S.-backed port in Elefsina?
Listen, it's important for Greece that the agreements that have been signed with foreign investors are respected. Mm-hmm. This is very important for any country that wants to attract foreign investment. What we can do is to see alternative routes that can assist with different entry points and different ports. Elefsina may be one of them, but I think this is something that we're currently be discussing with DFC and other agencies. And the more U.S. interest, the more we are also incentivized to create different ports. Greece is the epicenter from all these routes, and we have the so-called IMEC, the India, Middle East, Europe corridor, where Greece can play a pivotal role in bringing goods from India through the Middle East to Europe. So the development of ports and infrastructure is a key priority for our government.
There's a great deal of energy exploration in the Ionian Sea. What is the significance of that?
Huge. Greece, for the first time, under the leadership of Prime Minister Mητσοτάκη, will have exploratory drilling after 40 years. ExxonMobil is in the Ionian and Chevron is in the south of Crete. These two big U.S. companies are active there, and that's only very promising for us. And we hope they will have successful results for the benefit of the Greek people.
Energy Minister Stavros Papastαύρου, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ.
Thank you.
Much more ahead as Fox News Live continues. In moments, we will take you live to the Reagan National Defense Forum as Fox News Sunday anchor Shannon Bream will sit down with the White House Budget Director Russ Vought. Stay with us. Plenty more ahead.